Hello guys, welcome to cLearning with new video. In this video we will learn about portal authentication in Huawei WLAN AC6508. So this is the model of AC. Here we will see how to create the portal authentication when we create SSID, and the authentication type of that SSID would be portal. So when we connect to SSID, we will redirect to specific portal, and there we will put the username and password, and then we can use that portal. So here we will use in this video the built-in feature of portal authentication. If you want to use the external portal, so you have to create the external portal somewhere, and on Radius or any other server, and connect the Radius and portal profile in with this controller. So in this video we will see how to use the built-in feature of this uh, controller. So first of all we have to go here in interface. Here we have to create an loopback interface. So our local loopback interface will act as a built-in portal server. So this loopback interface will act as a server. So here I have created the loopback interface 192.168.1.1/32. So this is our loopback IP. So you cannot use any physical and and any other layer 3 interface uh, uh, as a server for this portal authentication. So you can use only loopback interface. And one more thing, you have to allow this loopback interface over the internet. So this loopback IP should accessible to internet, otherwise you will not redirect to your portal. So here I will show you. I will open CLI. So if I ping 192.168.1.1 is my IP. So I will do a ping from source to destination. So my destination is 8.8.8. So let's see, my this IP is allowed to internet. Yes, this is allowed to Google DNS. So my this IP is allow whitelist is through my firewall. So you have to whitelist your IP, this loopback IP. So your this IP will act as a portal authentication local server. So we will use this IP. So let's go. First of all you have to go create the SSID obviously, and then uh, portal test, and then this is my VLAN, and you can use the direct forwarding and tunnel forwarding. So it is up to you, both will work. So I'm using the tunnel because it's secure. So in next we will select here the portal authentication type is portal authentication. Here you can use the external server and external Radius server as your portal server. So we are not using this feature here, we are using the built-in feature here. So here you can see that it also built-in portal server configuration. So you can server IP. So as I told you, my loopback interface as act as a server for this portal authentication. So here you can see, select, this is the loopback interface. Here you can create other loopback interface as well. So your this loopback interface should be accessible to internet. Okay, and you can select the default policy. You will find the default policy, you just select that policy, and here you can use this IP, give this IP, or leave it blank, or you can because this is the redirect IP. So our portal will redirect to this IP when I show you. And here you can create the local user. From here we can create the local user like user1, and the password of that user. You can create this user from other functions as well. So I will select here the increase the timing, so this user will not expire. So okay, and then leave it blank, and then okay, and here you will select the default group. Okay, and then okay. So this is the creation of SSID. Your SSID will broadcast now, and now you have to create the authentication rule profile. So for that you have to go here in profile. So you have to create the authentication free rule. You will go in AAA and here you will go here in authentication free rule profile. So I already create one profile, so I have create a new one for you. So this is for portal test. Okay, and in this profile you have to create the rule. So here you can give the rule id. So rule id from 0 to 127. So you can give any rule id. So I am giving here random 10, and here you have to give the source ip. The source ip is the my VLAN, my service VLAN ip, from which my users, my stations, my mobile, my laptop will get the ip. So that is your service ip. So here you will give the your service VLAN IP. So my service VLAN IP is 10.239.239.0, and here is the mask of that IP is 24. And here you have to give the destination IP. Destination, obviously we have to go on Google DNS to resolve our every query. So just select 32 and then OK. So your authentication free rule has been created, and apply that rule. Okay, apply, succeed, and you can see here your profile has been created. Now you have to go here in wireless section, and here you have to go in web profile, and here you have to select your profile, authentication profile. In authentication section you can see here your profile has been applied, portal test profile has been applied. So here you can also see your the authentication test profile. You will apply the authentication test profile here, select OK, and you have applied this authentication profile to authentication free rule and apply. And then you have to now the last step is you have to go here in AP group, default group, and here in web profile you have to check it from here. Here in authentication, you can see here the built-in authentication. So this is our setting, that built-in authentication mode. So when we redirect to a specific browser, so how we will authenticate? We will authenticate from account. The account means we will use that local user we create, user1 and their password. So account mean you will authenticate from username and password. Anonymous mean you just one click and connect to internet. Your SSID is open, everyone can connect to it. And access code mean you can use specific access code like numbers from 5 to 8 digit number and access code. Whoever will get the access code will get to internet. And leave this setting blank, and then I will test you anonymous as well later. So here you just apply the account. So we will use username and password for the authentication, and here we'll go in local, and you can see here the previously we create that user, it's showing here. You can create the user from here as well. Okay, apply this one. So your authentication is completed. Now you can go here in AAA. Here you can also see the local user section here, and here you can create some other user as well. Web means you will redirect to web and use your internet. x02.1x means you will use in Mac authentication and other local username password authentication. So you can select all here, and you can create one other user as well, xyz, and then password of that user. Okay, and then you have to give the expiry time. Okay, and then okay. So now you can see here we have two users, and both user will be active. So here you can see our both users are active, and we can connect that user. So here we will go here in our SSID. Let's see our SSID first. So here you will see the so here you can see this the portal test profile. It is open, and you have to click this one, and you will redirect to some specific portal. So here you can see the window, the portal, and here you will use the user1 or xyz user, and then give the password, and you are connected to internet. Now you can see here authentication is success, and login time, username, and you get what IP you get. And similarly you can use the other user. So let me, okay, login again, let me use other user xyz, and now you can see we are login with other users. So this is how you can access the internet. So authentication success, here you can select anything. So now you can see here I am on Huawei website, and now I am here. Now you can see here I am accessible over internet. Now you can see here I have just connect my portal test profile, internet access is successful. So this is how you can use the portal authentication by a built-in feature of this. So this is how you can use the built-in feature of Huawei WLAN controller. So this is the built-in feature, so you can connect the external portal as well. So if you have any question, you can ask me in comment. So thank you very much for today's video.